AMD is powering ahead with their brand new AM5 CPUs, and we are on the brink of absolutely brand new technology. By the time you see this video, Ryzen 7000 series CPUs will be flooding the market. Today, I want to run through the potential the new AM5 chips has, go through a couple of reviews that I've seen recently, and get a better understanding why everyone is saying that AMD is the new king of the CPUs for 2022. Welcome to the Sugar Gaming channel. So today's topic is AM5 Ryzen 7000 CPUs and why everyone is crowning them king of the world. But before we dive into that, I would like to thank our sponsors today, the SMG Gaming community. Join SMG and get involved in a great gaming community. We are always on the lookout for gamers and content creators, and if this sounds like you, hit us up on Twitter or join with a link down in the description below. Zen 4 Ryzen 7000 series CPU uses AMD's all-new CPU architecture. Built on the 5nm manufacturing process, Zen 4 is the first of its kind. This new CPU is set to rule the industry until Intel relaunched their CPUs at the end of 2022 to the start of 2023. Back when AMD announced the specs, we were all super surprised here. Not only will there be a significant increase in IPC, but their mid-tier CPU is supposed to rival Intel's 12900K. In the gaming benchmark that AMD showcased, AMD beat Intel by 11% on a game called F1 2022, and even beat the 12900K in some synthetic tests. I have been trolling the internet for benchmarks to bring you guys all the updated info on these new chips as they arrive, and the results are impressive. Tech reviewers are showing that AMD has kept to their word with their lowest end chip competing with Intel's 12900K when it comes to gaming. Their lowest SKUs, meaning Zen 4, is everything and more than what it is meant to be. AMD delivered on their promise of more performance, with a lot of their CPUs delivering up to 30% increase over specific chips from last gen Zen 3. AMD have under-promised and over-delivered, and it's safe to say there is a lot more performance made out of Zen 4 coming up in the future. This is a definite win for AMD. Not only slams Intel in the potential gaming, but when it comes to multi-core performance, AMD delivers, smashing the competition when fighting at the high end. Intel's 12900K versus Zen 4's Ryzen 7950X. We saw a couple of benchmarks today where the 7950X absolutely destroyed the 12900K in multi-core scoring, and yeah, it's not a pretty sight as AMD walk away victorious on this one. Needless to say, AMD has also done a great job for pricing, keeping it low in comparative to performance. AMD has always valued customer service over personal gain, and in my opinion, have a reasonable price to the performance metrics that you guys will be seeing over the next few weeks. At the entry level, the 7600X is priced at $299 US, versus the 12700K, which is priced about $50 to $100 more depending on where you shop. Remember, the CPU has the potential to beat the 12900K in gaming, and it's AMD's lowest spec CPU. At the high end, the 7950X is set to release at $699 US, which is $100 to $130 more than the 12900K. But the performance is comparable to the price, as you get a significant amount of extra performance for gaming, but also multi-core performance that is absolutely phenomenal. You guys need to go check out some of these benchmarks. They are absolutely insane just how quick the CPU is. In terms of pricing, AMD has done really well to keep the prices down and keep them reasonable to the SKUs, with the other CPUs stacking comparatively to the performance you get. It's also very important to keep a keen eye out on the benchmarks, real-world tests before diving headfirst buying. But from what we have seen so far, there is absolutely no hesitation if you have the dollars to go out and buy this new CPU. Obviously, there are a couple of hiccups in the road. There are a few issues that do present with this brand new SKU of CPUs within the Zen 4 architecture, and one of the very first ones I want to touch on is the power draw. Going through a couple of reviews today, I noticed that these chips pack a whopping 150 watt plus from the wall at the high end. So make sure you have the correct cooling, otherwise you may be paying more for performance that you're not actually getting. The other issue is RAM. Unfortunately, they won't be supporting DDR support on motherboards to help you with the transition. If you commit to AM5, there will be a significant amount of money you will need for an upgrade for the motherboard and for the RAM. Apart from those few issues, overall AMD has really smashed this one out of the park and has shown its determination to keep the consumer happy as well as bring performance for a decent price. I can't wait to see more real-world performance metrics AMD brings to the table. Either way, we know it will be phenomenal. Guys, I'd like to thank you so much for watching this video and staying plugged in. If you guys like what you see and you see the content, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below on how you feel about Zen 4's new architecture. This is where I say goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Be safe. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more tech advice, more tech tips, and of course, more tech reviews. Signing off. Be safe. See you guys in the next video. Peace and love.